Hi there, it's Paul, Wolf Software Systems Limited, wolf.uk.com and intelligentwolf.com. And we have been working on some software to rewrite legacy software in a different language and to upgrade it and to also make it compliant. And we use MariaDB vector databases with the Galera clusters to do this. And what you're looking at looks like something out of Star Trek, but this is actually a map, three-dimensional map of an application. So what we have is something called CodeWolf, and CodeWolf is basically our translation and rebuilding tool, and then it allows us to what it allows us to do is it allows us to map applications before our CodeWolf AI, which is a team of AI coders, basically will actually use this kind of map and information to understand and recode stuff. So for instance, we could take a .NET application and rewrite it in Python. We can turn we're working on one at the moment, which is a visual a downloading application that you download, and it's a game client, and you download it, and it's a bit of a pain when you download it. And we're turning it into a web application, and we've got it mostly working. But using this with our CodeWolf software enables us to fast track development of software rewriting and development. Even if we're building a new system, this allows us to see code in a way that you can't normally do. And it does look a bit Star Trek. I do get that. But it just gives you a picture of what is sitting inside our vector databases once we've analyzed a complex application. This one has about 3,500 nodes. So that's 3,500 functions and classes within it. And then we can do bigger ones than this. We'd love to do a really huge one. But the whole idea is that that we're able to do more than just say, especially if you've got legacy code that doesn't really, it could be obfuscated so you can't read the variable names. It could be anything like that. We're able to kind of analyze it and produce this kind of incredible output, and then actually produce new software based on the old software. It still has to be tested and everything, just like normal software, but we're at the moment running a couple of projects where we're doing the game client and the game server, rewriting the game server in Python. But we don't really care what languages we're going to. It's not really important. Anyway, I hope that's interesting. If you're interested, please get in touch on my LinkedIn, on Wolf Software Systems LinkedIn, or on my LinkedIn. Hope that's useful.